My name is Paul. I was treated by Dr. Soehnlen back in March of 2021 and June of 2022. I have had both my hips replaced. I'm a retired IT worker. I was having problems like standing for any period of time, sitting, driving, and then I got to be walking. If I had to walk a long way, that was excruciating for me. It got to the point where I couldn't bend over to tie my shoes. Eventually, I ended up going to the urgent care at OMNI. I came in, doctor came in to see me for a minute, said, hey, before we do anything, we're gonna take some x-rays. I was convinced that there was nothing wrong with my hips, it was my muscles, and I was very wrong. He came in probably 10 minutes later, and he told me to sit down, and I was already sitting down. It was kind of, a little bit of a joke. And then he's like, you need two hips, you don't need physical therapy. When you think about when people tell you, oh, you have, your hip replaced, I was, your mind goes to all kinds of places. He told me, he's like, it's not gonna be as bad as what your mind might tell you. So I asked him, like, what do you think my recovery will be like? And he's like, well, after a first week, I expect you to be, using a cane, getting around the house and being bored out of your mind because, you feel good and you're able to do things. He was very open, very clear, and, his expectations for how things would turn out for me was spot on. The difference between how I was able to move, right after surgery versus how I walked into the building was dramatic. I mean, I could already tell that my motion in my legs was amazing. I would recommend for anyone having the surgery, I would go to the surgery center. You don't have to deal with, going to a large hospital, trying to get around all that. You come in, they already know who you are. Things work quickly. People are very friendly. Today, I can do anything I want. I mean, if someone said to you, how'd your surgery go? And I, jumped up and down and ran 50 yards or anything like that, you would never know. Dr. Soehnlen, I want to thank you again for giving me my life back and being able to go watch my kids play soccer, and I can even play a little soccer with them now. So thank you again.